At Yankee Stadium, Ryan Ruocco alongside a couple of familiar faces, a couple of goalies. Pat Narduzzi, head coach of Pitt, called them the best 6-6 team in the nation. A lot of respect for his opponent. 3rd and 3. Thorson under pressure. He'll go down. Multiple bodies there, including Shakir Soto and Alan Edwards for Pitt. Plenty more on James Conner playing his final college game throughout this afternoon. Play action.
Going deep.
Peterman looking deep down the right sideline, and a catch. It's made at the 20-yard line by Dantes Ford. Got the foot in bounds for a gain of 38.
Well, he talked about all the bells and whistles and movement, Mike, but just to set up a Conner run, well, it's the play action now for the out and up for Ford.
And Pitt quickly to the line, and this will be stopped and perhaps reviewed.
Now for the review.
Yes, they will indeed review whether or not Dantes Ford got a foot in bounds. Dan Romeo, our referee.
Great job going up for the ball. Absolutely got the foot in bounds.
Here's that motion. Henderson juggles it, picks it up. Can he make something of it? 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing. He'll end up losing 8.
And right there, potentially seeing the effects of the cold day. We know they love to use that fly sweep.
This will be a 46-yard attempt for Blewett. He does have the leg for distance like this. Snap is low, spot down, kick with plenty of distance, and it booms through for Chris Blewett. Pittsburgh on the board first. A 3-0 lead on the 46-yard field goal by Blewett. 3rd and 8 for Northwestern. From the 42. Thorson takes a low snap, immediately under pressure, and has to dump it away. It'll be 4th down. So Shakir Soto on the pressure. 3rd and 7 for Pitt. Peterman with time, over the middle, has a man. 1st down inside the 45. It's Scott Orndorff, his tight end.
Tight end on a linebacker, Nate Hall, number 32. And again, here you have the Peterman with time. He's got time right in the pocket. Just a little bit of late pressure.
On a 1st and 10, Peterman. Deep drop. Now rolling left. Across his body. Completes it. Inside the 20 to Aaron Matthews.
Aaron Matthews came all the way from the other side of the field following his quarterback.
3rd and goal. Peterman under center. Will give to Aston, running left and flopping just short of the end zone. He had nothing but open space, but lost his footing.
Wow.
And is just shy of the end zone.
Well, let's see when his knee hits where the ball is. He does. He was in easily, and you see that knee down right there. Good call. He's not over the goal line. Let me tell you, he's going to be sick. He had an easy touchdown coming. Did the redshirt sophomore.
Big play early in this game on a 4th and goal for Pitt. There's that motion and shifting. Peterman will give to Conner. Up over the pile. Is he in? He is not. Wow. James Conner stopped by Anthony Walker short of the goal line.
Boy, I tell you, Pitt, Mike went right over there. 2 big linemen, Johns and Abiznavadi, went right after him, but a great job by Northwestern. As Conner tried to take off, great penetration, great tackling.
Well, you see Anthony Walker coming from the backside, working through some of those bodies there, coming from the offensive line and finding a way to get him from behind there, track him down, and ultimately keep a strong runner that we know in James Conner out of the end zone.
Yep. Nice play by Walker, really, really was.
2nd and 9 for Northwestern. Thorson will give to Jackson. Big ball up the middle. Justin Jackson with daylight. Being pursued. Can he fend off? Inside the 30. Jackson finally run down by Felipe Motley. A gain of 68 for Justin Jackson.
Nothing fancy in here. Little tramp. Tremper pulling guard didn't really have to hit anybody. The middle just absolutely opened up.
That's the danger of that defensive front we'll see coming up in this game.
A 3rd and 9 for Northwestern. Running the option with Jackson. Jackson has the first down. A gain of 10. Reggie Mitchell finally got it. 1st and goal. Jackson moving left with space. He's in. Justin Jackson for the score. A 10-play, 99-yard drive that ends with an 8-yard Jackson Gallop.
At 5'11", 193, he is certainly more speed than power, and he got that corner, and he took that speed, beating Avonte Maddox, who got outflanked, takes it right to the pylon.
So the decision to go for it pays off for Pat Fitzgerald and Northwestern, as Jack Mitchell's kick is good, and Northwestern takes a 7-3 second quarter lead over number 23 Pitt.
Turned 20, 21 years old, MVP of the Fall League. We have some good young players.
We're excited. Thanks so much for your time today. Thanks. Well, a flea flicker that gets Quadri Henderson into space. Joe Girardi's not going to like seeing that, as Pitt gets all the way down near the 30. Montre Hartage and Igwebuike on the stop.
We talk about them using all that to get to James Conner. Well, they give it to James Conner. He decides to give it back to Peterman. And you have Henderson streaking down the sideline.
And now a quick handoff to Conner, who slices his way inside the 10. As Pitt, just like that in 2 plays, threatening to go in and retake the lead. Henderson is split out left. Peterman, play action. The lob, intercepted by Igwebuike. He's taken down outside the 15-yard line. Godwin Igwebuike with a huge pick, and Northwestern yet again comes up with a stand near the goal line. Peterman tossed it right to Godwin Igwebuike, stepping in front of the receiver, returns it for 13 yards, and the Wildcats D continues to come up with big plays.
Easy interception.
Hand off to Jackson, now well over 100 yards as he is shifty across the 30, and a first down for Northwestern.
Shifty, the word that everyone's used to describe Jackson's running style right there, putting his foot in the ground on a big cutback for a huge gain.
3rd and 18 after a loss of 10. Jackson back in for Northwestern. Thorson, the DP, has a man, and a first down. Flynn Nagel out across the 45.
Excellent throw, excellent time in the pocket.
Yet here the Wildcats are moving the ball again. Thorson, far side, caught. Wilson, first down. Macon Wilson with a gain of 10 as the Wildcats keep charging forward. And see how different the last 2 drives have been for Northwestern compared to their first 2. This is a Pitt team that beat 2 of the top 5 teams in the country this season. Heard Joe Girardi point that out. He did his research before today's action. 2nd and 12. Thorson to the end zone. Intercepted at the goal line. Avonte Maddox with a big pick right when Pitt needed it.
This is a guy that came up big for them with a pick, an interception versus Clemson earlier in the season. Here, a timely pick at a moment where the Pitt defense probably needed it more than ever.
Momentum in Northwestern's hands, taken away by the arms of Avonte Maddox. Pitt ball when we get back. Matt Canada said he wanted to get him a couple of looks today. Their offensive coordinator so far has. 3rd down. Peterman all day, beautiful spiral, but incomplete beyond Weah, who had 2 defenders near him anyway. Carr, a Biletnikoff finalist, first team All-Big Ten receiver. 3rd and 7. Northwestern 4 for 7 on 3rd downs today. Thorson. He has a man. It's Wilson at the 30-yard line with a huge gain and a Wildcats first down.
Blown coverage there. Again, time, that's been the key. It's been great pressure by Pitt early on, but as of late, Northwestern's done a great job of protecting Thorson, who made a bad throw on the interception and overthrow right before, but hits a wide open Wilson on that play.
1st and 10, Thorson will find Carr, slips a tackle, and gets to the 15, and Austin Carr is finally on the board in the 2016 New Era Pinstripe Bowl. Gain of 12 and Northwestern right back to the line.
Oh, it almost only took almost a half.
Yeah. This time it's Jackson with room. Jackson to the 5. Jackson kept his footing and is in. Oh, what an acrobatic touchdown from Justin Jackson.
Both his touchdowns, again, at 5'11", 193, the speedster, both touchdowns got to the outside. Great job keeping his balance, hand on the ground only. You can put your hand down, makes that spin, and then crosses the goal line. Great balance. That's a touchdown.
What a finish to the run from Justin Jackson. A 16-yard touchdown run. And it has given Northwestern a 10-point lead with an extra point coming. Jack Mitchell is on for the extra point. His kick is good. An 8-play, 74-yard drive that took just 2 minutes and 35 seconds, and Justin Jackson continues to sizzle here at Yankee Stadium, fighting until he gets to the painted grass and gives the Wildcats an 11-point lead. 14-3 Northwestern lead. Peterman, deep toss, has a man on the move. It's Weah, and he is gone. No flags. 69 yards. Peterman to Weah, who beat Montre Hardage.
Wow. Well, we had 9 touchdowns on the year, 2nd in the FBS, averaging over 23 yards a catch, and that just helped his average out pretty well.
And just like that, Pitt strikes back. Chris Blewett on for the extra point. Bangs it through, and it's a 14-10 game.
See that stutter step right to the inside, kind of turns around the cornerback, and once that cornerback turns his back to the quarterback, you're in catch-up mode the whole time.
Big body there, 6'3", 210, able to shake off that tackle and then bring it on home right there. Your team leader in catches, receiving yards, and receiving touchdowns. We see why all in one play.
Soto put on weight this offseason so he could shift from defensive end to tackle. 2nd down, here comes pressure from the linebacking core. Flag down in the backfield as the completion is made to Scanlon across midfield, but we will check the flag.
I think that's going to be holding on 72, I believe.
And it looked like he went up in the face of Shakir Soto.
Or it may go the other way.
Personal foul, hands to the face, defense, number 52. That 15-yard penalty will be added to the end of the run. First down.
So it was Soto instead who actually was the enactor of the illegal hands to the face.
Just as I suspected, one of you cheating D linemen out there.
Down low at the bottom of your screen gets it right up in the face. Oh, excellent call.
38 for Northwestern from the 31-yard line of Pitt. Jackson gets the screen, and it's going to fall. He's going to pick it up as a live ball as of now. Recovered by Pitt. Matt Galambos picks it up. Now it looked like he was thrown forward.
Well, that's going to be the discussion here.
But if it was backwards, and that's how it was initially ruled, then it is a fumble and Pitt football.
The ruling on the field, we had a backward pass that was recovered by the defense. It'll be first down.
Wow. It does look like a backward pass, and then Jackson tries to scoop it up instead of just getting possession and falling on it. This is one of these plays where you have to kind of know what the situation is. You have a couple of timeouts. You see him. He is certainly behind Thorson here, and the throw does go backward. Does go backward. Good call, and then he tries to scoop it instead of falling on it, and that's his downfall. As he scoops it, Galambos comes in and slaps at his arm. Ball stays on the ground. Great heads-up play.
Stopping Justin Jackson, obviously a concern for Narduzzi and the defensive staff. He said they have to win the battles up front. Jackson's getting loose.
Well, a little misdirection here as Henderson gets loose. And Henderson veering back right all the way down to the 10-yard line before he is finally brought down by Trey Williams. And that is how you want to start the second half if you're Pitt. A 58-yard dash. 3rd and 4 can get a first down at the 1. Peterman to throw. Gonna run it. Peterman is in. Pitt takes the lead. Nathan Peterman from 5 yards out. And in 4 plays, Pitt goes 68 yards for the score.
You know, Mike, you're starting to see that momentum turn after their big score. And even though Northwestern got down the field at the end of the half with some penalties, they didn't score. Pitt gets the ball here and right down the field.
Blew it on for the extra point. It took just 1 minute and 47 seconds. Started by the Quadri Henderson 58-yard run. Finished by Peterman himself. Pitt has jumped back in front. 17-14 early in the 3rd.
They seem to be so talented, but just at times slack off. And against a Michigan team, we know a Harbaugh-prepared team can try and lay their handle to you early.
Crowd getting into it here on 3rd down. Thorson fires, and that is corralled for a first down on the far sideline by Andrew Scanlon. A 10-yard gain, and second big 3rd down catch of the day for Scanlon.
Scanlon's a guy they weren't even sure was going to be back here this year. It's an incredible effort.
Here comes Jackson with space outside, a stiff arm, and run out of bounds with another Northwestern first down. Devon Edwards finally chased him after an 11-yard gain. Northwestern 7 of 11 on 3rd downs today. Trying to continue the drive in response to the Pitt score. Jackson to the outside, spins, keeps his footing, dives near the first down marker on an outstanding effort, and he is going to be very close on that 3rd down run, just shy. It'll be 4th and short, and we know Coach Fitzgerald very aggressive with the Wildcats.
Came with the outside blitz, but the blitzer went underneath the blocks. Again, to give the outside to Northwestern. Caprera comes over and makes a nice play, but gets stiff-armed, and you know Pat Fitzgerald is going for it on 4th and 1.
So Thorson right under center. They are 1 for 1 on 4th down today. Last time it was a QB keeper. This time it is as well.
2 for 2.
And Thorson certainly looked like he got it. No official indication yet. Now there is. It's a first down for Northwestern. So Northwestern 7 of 12 on 3rd downs. Facing a 3rd and 7 from the Pitt 40. Jackson to the left of Thorson. Gets the handoff around the space. First down and more. What a cut! And Jackson is gone again. yards for Justin Jackson, who's over 200 on the day.
Looking back at the touchdown run right here. Hit on defense, third down with some distance there, firing their middle linebacker at the line of scrimmage. So as soon as Justin Jackson is able to break through that first level, there's no one right there to tackle him. And then just a sensational move that he puts on Dennis Briggs at the second level to spring loose and a walk-in touchdown.
Third of the day for Jackson, as the extra point is booted through, and Northwestern responds to the quick pit score with a 14-play, 89-yard drive that ends with a 40-yard dash from Jackson. And what a juke to throw the exclamation point on it.
Obviously a legend at Pitt. We don't know if we'll see him again out here.
Such unfortunate news there, as we'd love to see him, as Allison catches it inside the 30 and then take it down inside the 25-yard line. Montre Hardage and Kyle Cairo there, a gain of 30, as Quadri Allison gets the chance because of the injury to James Conner.
Certainly our best, as you said, Ryan, to Conner, but he's a kid who's got the chance. He's making the most of it.
Peterman on the play action, under pressure, gonna run across the 20 inside the 17 and steps out of bounds with a first down for Pitt. They have not only had a stout offensive line performance-wise, they've been healthy all year on that offensive line as well. Peterman jumbles the snap, picks it up, and gets plastered at the 31-yard line, dropped. Xavier Washington planted him on a loss of 18.
They're running the ball in, the refs blowing the whistle. Peterman didn't even know the snap was coming. There was absolute miscommunication.
Rolling on the field as the runner was down.
And Blewett has hit from 46 into this end zone already today. This is from 43. His kick with plenty of leg again, but it is no good. Pushed it right. And Northwestern backs up its score with a stop and will take over. (21-17), the score remains in favor of the Wildcats. Blewett just pushed it right. But Pitt has had one of the stouter run defenses in the country. Thorson on a third down, the pitch to Jackson. This time he has nowhere to go. Dennis Briggs wraps him up behind the 20, a loss of 8 on third down.
Dennis Briggs getting his revenge right there. If you'll remember the last Jackson long touchdown run, he was the proud recipient of a great move in the open field, and this time coming up, putting that outside shoulder. Is
blocked. The punt is blocked. And Dova at the 22-yard line. Huge play for Pitt. Trailing in this game, they take over deep in Northwestern territory as Shontez Moss comes up with the block punt.
Excellent job. I mean, really, just going over the top. Mike, you were one of those 3 personal protectors when you were playing. I mean, it's not like they got blown back at all. Give the Pittsburgh player credit. He just went up and his hand was right on the ball.
And had to have been a bit of a low-angle punt on that one, because usually you're in-phasing up with that shield in front of you, so that something like that can't happen.
Doesn't look like he'll return anytime soon now. About 10-15 yards away from Nate Pitterman. He's having a conversation with one of the assistant coaches. Doesn't look like anything specific in terms of the trainers working on him, and I'll give you an update once I get some more info.
He got a big hit to the face from Xavier Washington on the last possession. Danucci flushed out, fires, it's caught. First down yardage on the sideline as Montez Ford makes the grab, and Danucci fired up. 3rd and 5. Danucci, play action, fires in the front. Aston has it, and Aston is in. Or is he? perhaps just shy of the goal line.
Not again. That happened to him early when he fell and his knee hit.
The ruling on the field is a touchdown.
Now they'll say touchdown. No official had raised their arm.
I mean, come on.
Touchdown.
Let's give the fullback a touchdown. We saw earlier when he slipped and his knee went down. This time he got in. Nice little throw by the quarterback, but it was Shantez Moss, the running back, who got a great block on the blitz pickup to give the quarterback some time.
And an excellent stretch there from Aston, who clearly got in. The officials late to signal. Pitt was running off the field, and the Northwestern defense was staying on like, what's happening here? But a touchdown for Aston, and Pitt jumps in front with Blewett on for the extra point. He boots it through, and the Panthers have the lead again. A 6-play, 22-yard drive. And the first touchdown pass of Ben DiNucci's collegiate career as Aston takes it in. Panthers in front by 3, early fourth quarter action at Yankee Stadium.
Now it's been Pitt making the plays, and Northwestern not being able to cash in.
Thorson to throw. Heaves one right. Carr again. And another first down. Reggie Mitchell there on the stop.
We talked about Pitt now having to sort of do it by committee. James Conner out, Peterman out, their star left guard out as well.
Thorson gives to Jackson. One jump cut. Veering right. Pushing his way towards the first down marker, but is shy of it as he's knocked out of bounds by Reggie Mitchell and Avonte Maddox.
Yeah, it's 4th and 2 or 3. Guess what's going to happen now?
Pat Fitzgerald has gone for it all day.
He's been that effective tonight.
219 yards for Jackson thus far. A 4th and 3 for Northwestern. From the 46 of Pitt.
Look at right here. Giving him some space.
That's Nagel. To the sideline. The catch is made. Macon Wilson digs it up for a first down.
Wow. Nagel ran up the field. They just do the quick shot to get the first down. Low throw.
Northwestern quickly snaps it. They did not want a review of that catch.
Prior to the snap, previous play is now under review.
Well, clearly they did not get the snap off in time, as the previous play will indeed be reviewed.
Big review. Change of possession review here.
We'll wait and see if it holds up. Macon Wilson, sort of emblematic of this receiving unit as a whole this year. No catches for him last season. This year, 19 for 259 yards coming into this game. Overall, for this group of receivers, a 242% increase in receptions from last year to this year.
That's unbelievable, and that's going to be a catch. I don't see that any way getting overturned.
After review, the ruling on the field is confirmed. It was a completed catch.
Crowd fired up. A 3rd and 10 for Northwestern. Carr with some room. Carr has the first down. A gain of 11. Dennis Briggs finally stops Austin Carr.
Drive from Northwestern that we have all game.
No field goal attempt here. They're already 3 for 3 on 4th down today. Thorson to throw. Has time. And a man. Dickerson, the first down. And the touchdown. Northwestern back in front. "21 yards, Clayton Thorson to Garrett Dickerson."
Just gets lost coming through the zones right over here. Dickerson sneaks out the backside. We see Caprera, the closest defender right there, but just has no chance as the big man streaks in.
Obviously a blown coverage there. Easy touchdown. And there's Pat Fitzgerald. No way he's punting or kicking field goals, it doesn't seem.
He's been aggressive all game. 2 for 2 on 4th down conversions that drive. 4 for 4 on the afternoon. Northwestern goes 14 plays with 76 yards. Dickerson puts the Wildcats back in front as Fitzgerald's aggressive nature pays off yet again. And DiNucci, backup quarterback in. Nathan Peterman, the starter, out hurt. DiNucci gives to Henderson. Henderson can't rattle free. And lost the football. And Northwestern says they have it. They do! Henderson had trouble holding on to one earlier, and now again loses the football as Northwestern will take over deep in Pitt territory. Anthony Walker and Brent Walsh there on the hit.
The guy that won't show up in the books here is right there, Trey Williams, number 29. He keeps Henderson bottled up to let all his teammates come over there. He won't get the tackle, he won't get the assist, but he's the reason that the rest of his teammates were able to come over there and get the fumble and get the recovery. Great job keeping contained.
As the Wildcats up 4 take over deep in Pitt territory. Breaking free, it's Moten. He has speed and slides down inside the 15. Make it Justin Jackson on the rush, 13 yards for Jackson. And he now has a Pinstripe Bowl record, 232 yards on the ground from the 19 of Pitt. And 9 of 17 on third down today. Force it to the end zone. In traffic, it is knocked away nicely by Avonte Maddox, who has had a few standout plays this afternoon.
And able to hold them, we'll see to just how much.
Jack Mitchell, 7 of 11 this season. This will be from 37 yards. The kick with plenty of leg, and it is booted straight through. It's a 7-point Northwestern lead as they convert the Quadri Henderson fumble into 3.
See if he can get it done with the redshirt freshman.
This is a Pitt team that was 10th in the nation in points per game, averaging over 42, but so far today just 24 against this Northwestern D. And a huge 3rd and 7. DiNucci under pressure, looking to run, makes a move, has the first down and more into Northwestern territory.
Wow.
That look right there, that's what happens when you've got man-to-man underneath that.
Not used to playing a lot, so other guys have to come through and step up, and that's what you saw there.
DiNucci will give to Henderson with blocking. Quadri Henderson inside the 20-yard line. And without their starting quarterback, without their star tailback, Pitt still moving the ball down 7, trying to tie this game.
It would be nice to, but you don't have to because you know you have to go for it on 4.
Henderson still not on the field for Pitt on this 3rd and 10. DiNucci, quick drop to the end zone. It's caught in the arms of Orndorff and then knocked away. Jared McGee came over to make the play. Scott Orndorff had it in his hand, and for a moment it looked like an extra point away from a tie.
Absolutely a perfect throw by the redshirt freshman.
Can't say enough about the job DiNucci is doing and the protection that he's getting up front. Time to step in and deliver that throw. John Guy, we know, in for the injured Dorian Johnson. They're a group that gave up 9 sacks on the year coming into it, giving their redshirt freshman quarterback a chance to deliver a perfect ball.
Give McGee all the credit there. Now 4th and 10.
DiNucci, play action, lob, end zone, intercepted. Northwestern holds as Jared McGee comes up with a pick. Third turnover of the day for Pitt. His brother Matthew was here for that coin toss. Touching story here on 3rd down. Northwestern throwing. Intended for Austin Carr, incomplete, and that also stops the clock and lets Pitt get ready to receive the ball with one timeout remaining. Again for Pitt. No James Conner. No starting quarterback Nathan Peterman. It's Ben DiNucci, the redshirt freshman, who has to try and pull this off. Inside handoff goes to Moss. Anthony Walker on the tackle after a gain of 3. Under a minute 40 to go. Pitt with one timeout remaining. Down 7. DiNucci to throw. Rolling. Firing. Intercepted! Cairo has it! And Kyle Cairo will give Northwestern a victory with that interception.
This Northwestern secondary has come up big time and time again for these guys today. Kyle Cairo, a guy who we thought got nicked up at the beginning of this game. Just a great read on the route right there, puts his foot in the ground, cuts underneath, and makes an interception.
Well, I mean, you know, what you're doing with DiNucci, when you roll him out, you're taking half the field away, so there's only certain places he can look.
Our final score, Northwestern 31 and Pitt 24. Stay tuned for the ESPN 3 postgame trophy ceremony presented by Capital One. As we say goodbye for our entire crew from New York, let's send it to Dave Pasch and Greg McElroy in Orlando for the Russell Athletic Bowl.